Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a message for the chosen. If you find this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and let us know how it resonates with your circumstance. Before I get into it, I want to say thank you to everyone who supported the song that I wrote for y'all for the chosen seed called Never Give Up. No, it was not perfect. I am not a singer, y'all. I can't do a little rapping here and there, but as far as singing, it's not my expertise. But I appreciate all of you who still showed love and who felt what I was given through the message, okay? So if you want to order any of my services, reach out and let me know. I do want to let you all know that the altars are still available and for sale. This is my personal one, so I don't have everything in here right now, but miniature altars are for sale. It comes with a lot more than what you see right here. I probably put one together just for the sake of being able to show it to y'all every now and then to remind you that I have them. Tarot decks, tarot lessons, t-shirts, whatever you want to order, check the description box for my email. So let's jump right into it. Y'all know we usually start off with the Declare and Decree deck. If you want to order this deck, let me know. This is going to show you what spiritual blockages you want to clear from your energy at this time. So let's see. The first card out, it says, all unhealthy pride and ego that prevents internal change is now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All internal pride and ego that prevents internal change is cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. So it's something about the ego. Put that on paper and burn it. You might have to go back, screenshot it so you can write it down and burn it. So ego, we're talking about the solar plexus. There could be a blockage there. Something that's keeping you maybe holding on to a particular thing or a situation, or your pride and ego won't allow you to release a particular belief system. But let's just tap in and see what is this all about. See where the message is taking us today. I'm just going to pull from random decks. I have to remind y'all, all of these decks are not my decks. I'll let you know when it is my deck, okay? Because some people email me and they're like, I like this one or that one. I don't only use my decks. I use other decks as well. So this says daydreaming, head in the clouds, delusions, hopes, and dreams, okay? So daydreaming. But I'm also picking up with the head in the clouds coming out first. It could be also in alignment with that when we're talking about pride and ego. But let's just lay a few out and see where is this going. Now, this is my deck, Diary of a Spiritual Black Sheep. I'm going to pull from this deck and just get the foundation of where this message is taking us here. If you find this resonates and you want to dive a little bit deeper in a personal reading, you know to email me. You can talk about anything in your personal readings. Okay, so this says, though things hang in suspension, you have a greater appreciation for patience and sacrifice. Your self-love is so much more evident, and now you are truly independent and shining. Abundance is all around you, and others desire to collaborate with you to gain wisdom on how they too can become a better version of themselves. You are the topic of discussion by many as they watch you build your empire. So it's definitely given this energy of you have a lot of hopes and dreams here. Some people, I feel like it doesn't hurt to destroy and release any energy that deals with ego, unhealthy ego and unhealthy pride, right? But I feel that you might have some people around you that says you got your head in the clouds. They might be trying to project that energy off onto you to make it seem as if you are in your ego because you're thriving, because success is all around you, because people are watching you and wanting to collaborate with you or to gain some form of wisdom from you. But I'm not picking up that you're in your ego. I'm picking up that you are visualizing, right? You're in that space of creating things through your thoughts. And so you really don't want a whole lot of disruption. So people might be interpreting that as being egotistical because you're in your own space right now, cultivating and creating in your mind. Okay. Let's just see. I'm going to pull from, that came out real fast. Okay, so this says Venus retrograde, dealing with insecurities, appearance, body image, worthiness, relationships, sexuality. Okay, so insecurities, appearance, body image. I think people, I'm picking up this energy that you might have people who are projecting their own insecurities off onto you. So they might be saying that you're in your ego, that you think you all of that because you're thriving in particular areas of your life, or because you're withdrawing your energy to focus on those things that you're passionate about. but it's really their own insecurities that's being projected off onto you. Some of these people have issues with like their feminine energy. They don't have a balance within themselves, so their creativity is stagnant. That's what I'm picking up with the Venus energy that's coming out in this card. Their creativity is stagnant and they do not nurture themselves. And so I feel like this is not your problem, but let me see, why is it even? Okay, it says toxic. Be careful not to overindulge in alcoholic beverages or drug use. So it's something about toxic energy, okay? Overindulgence. This could be, you know, I'll say this. Most of the time, those of you who are drawn to my channel have done a lot of work on yourselves. And so generally, alcohol, overindulgence, and things like that, drug abuse is usually not a factor, but sometimes it is depending on where you're at on your timeline, you know. So obviously, if this is for you directly, then it's saying to work on healing yourself of potential insecurities where you might be trying to numb yourself out with external forms of pleasure that's very toxic. But I'm picking up that for a lot of you, this is people who are projecting their insecurities off onto you because they have toxic behavior patterns that's keeping them stuck, okay? And they realize that you no longer want to indulge. You don't vibe with people on that level anymore. So if you used to be the type of person to go out, drink, you know, smoke this or do that, that's not really your thing anymore. You're more focused on being out in nature, you know, with your head in the clouds. You know, you're more spiritual. You're so highly vibrational that you find peace and comfort in nature. This is where you find your peace. You find peace and comfort in your own company. And so I feel like there's people who are feeling some type of way about that, okay? This says blocked heart chakra, issues and tensions, affection, balance, beauty, compassion, empathy, healing, love, mindfulness, nurture, relationships. Okay, blocked heart chakra. So I feel that this could also indicate that maybe your heart is no longer open to particular people. But I'm going to clarify these cards and see where this is going, okay? So let's start off with the daydreaming. What is this all about? Because you're attracting something into your life, the King of Swords. Okay, so see, this is that energy of being very direct. The King of Swords does not wear his emotions on his sleeve. Like, he makes head over heart decisions. So that's the same for the Queen of Swords. Whoever you are, King of Swords or Queen of Swords, making head over heart decisions, being very straightforward and direct, protecting your energy and using this sword to cut people out. So it feels like there's a interpretation of your energy where people are saying that you're just cold. You're unavailable, emotionally unavailable. Let me see. I'm going to get one more card for daydreaming. So people might feel some type of way about, you know, this new version of you. See, I told you, you're manifesting. Okay, we got the Four of Cups and the Magician. So this is the people that's around you. This is kind of similar to the message that I just did a couple of days ago, where someone was very discontent, very dissatisfied with life, overindulging. As you can see, this person has an overindulgence because it's a little bit, way too many cups on that table, as if they can't just use one and refill it. Okay, they're doing a little bit too much. But you have here the Magician. This is you in that energy of manifesting, okay? And so you know that you have all the tools that it takes to create, but you know that you also have to have your thoughts in alignment with whatever it is that you are manifesting. And so because that's important to you, you have used this sword to cut out people like this. And you might have gone cold towards certain associates, friends, family members, you know, romantic partnerships, business partners, whatever, if you feel like they're not going to keep you on the right vibration. And so some of you have just, you know, decided, hey, I'd rather just be in my own company while I manifest, because you're seeing things come to pass here. And you're being very patient, knowing that the process of cultivation, it takes time, it takes nurturing, it takes your energy. And so you want to make sure that you don't have the wrong people around that's going to trample over those seeds that you have planted. So let me see. I'm going to clarify this card that says the Venus retrograde, dealing with insecurities, appearance, body image issues, lack of worthiness. So that's the Six of Cups in the reverse. Six of Cups in the reverse is, I feel like you just outgrown certain people who project that particular energy. You know, this could be people that you haven't built up the best memories with, but you've outgrown that codependency of having them around you. Yeah, the Sun card is in the reverse. I mean, people are just, they're lacking energy. They're lacking that light. They're not thriving so well. So I think, yeah, people are projecting their own insecurities because they're not growing, and they're feeling away because they see that you're manifesting. Things are truly coming into fruition. And so you have the evidence to prove that the path that you're on is actually the one that you're supposed to be on, because life, doors are opening up for you now. Let me clarify toxic. Be careful not to overindulge in alcoholic beverages or drug use. What is toxic? So this is the Page of Cups in the reverse. That is that energy of rejecting somebody's cup. So if somebody's trying to offer you to drink with them and, to overindulge, you're like, I'm not interested in that at this point. Let me get another one for toxic. What is this all about? Hello? Oh, mind you, let me remind y'all, this is my deck right here. I see Tarot. Okay, so if you're interested in this, reach out. You see what she's doing right here. Clarifying this card of toxicity, no overindulgence, in alcoholic beverage or drug use, is the Seven of Cups. And she's drinking. And so I feel like you're not interested in that lifestyle anymore. It's not appealing to you anymore. It's not fun to you anymore. You realize it just lowers your vibrations and makes you more acidic. And if you're more acidic, then that increases inflammation. And if it increases inflammation, then that increases, it causes blockages with your immune system, or it compromises your immune system. And it's just so many things that takes place in a physical vessel. And everything that happens in the physical realm has a spiritual reflection. And so if your the spiritual reflection of your physical toxic body is going to be toxic energy in the spiritual realm, therefore there's no room for manifestation. Or you will manifest, but you'll manifest the opposite of what you actually want. So y'all have a clear understanding of this at this point. And so this is why certain people no longer have access to your energy, because they haven't healed themselves of these behavior patterns. And so these same people who are still in this energy, look at this, Four of Cups is here. They're now feeling discontent and dissatisfied with life. Four of Cups is here twice, just two different ways of expression. They're dissatisfied with themselves, and so they're drowning in their own emotions, seeing that they no longer have access to your energy. And let me clarify the blocked heart chakra. Two of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Two of Wands in a reverse. It's like they didn't plan this. They didn't see it coming here. Yeah, they didn't see you getting in this energy of the King of Swords. They didn't see it. King of Swords in the reverse, though. Maybe you wasn't in, look at that, Queen of Swords. I told you, the King and the Queen of Swords is very straightforward, direct. You're not wearing your emotions on your sleeves. You're going to ask all the right questions. You're going to make, give all the, direct, straightforward answers. And so, yeah, people are feeling some type of way that you're not drawn to them in this low vibrational energy anymore. But not just the fact that you're not drawn to them, but also the fact that you are thriving without them. See, this says two-faced, double life, cheater, backstabber. So these people, they was wearing a mask for sure. They had other motives, other intentions towards you. And I feel like now you have more clarity about that, even though they're still trying to cloak themselves. You see it clearly. You see that they're having a hard time releasing these addictive behavior patterns, and they just hate the fact that you're no longer willing to indulge with them. So the fact that you're not indulging anymore is a clear indicator that you truly have changed, because that's kind of how they gauged your transformation, was based on whether or not you're still running with them and, participating in the same patterns. So this says, by now that you are not a mere mortal. You are an earth angel with a divine assignment to help assist humanity. Your journey is very unique because your calling is not common. Great changes are happening in your life to catapult you towards your destiny. The angels surrounding you are clearing toxic energy on your behalf and guiding you to uproot and leave the past behind. It's your time to assist the planet's evolution. So if you find that suddenly there's this shift that's happening where you're starting to see your manifestations coming to fruition, first and foremost. First, you're seeing the manifestation within yourself. You're manifesting the authentic, original version of yourself. But then you start to see the physical evidence of the hard work that you've been putting in, and it gives you the clarity that you need to know that, no, you got to keep certain people out of your space and out of your energy. You're realizing now that you're not a mere mortal. You have a divine assignment. You came here to do something great. And so because you come into remembrance of who you are and what you've been placed here to do, Your creativity is at an all-time high. And so your spiritual team is like, you're ready. So they're clearing out all toxic energies. I don't care what type of toxicity it is, whether it's coming from a person, place, thing, thought, whatever it is, your spiritual team is working in overdrive to clear it out from your energy. And so you might find that you're repelled, you're repulsed, your spirit naturally rejects low vibrational toxic energy. And you find a lot more peace and comfort in nature, and just being in your thoughts and visualizing those things that you want to create for yourself, your hopes and your dreams here. And so, yeah, great changes are happening to catapult you towards your destiny at this point because you're ready. Let's see what else is coming out here. Look at that. Temptation. This is the devil card. People want to come in and tempt you to see, have you truly changed? Can you still be pulled back in through your carnal nature? Does it still exist, or have you really gained control of it? So this is why you have to protect yourself from two-faced people. You will know who these people are based on how they live their lives and the types of things that they indulge in. They want to corrupt and taint your energy. So they want to come in and tempt you. This is a forewarning here. Let's clarify temptation. Temptation is the page. Look at that, y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is real, okay? This is my deck right here. I see Tarot. This is a totally different deck, which is the devil card, temptation card. Bottom of the deck here is the devil, okay? This is temptation. For some of you, it's sexual temptation. For others of you, it's temptation of toxic behavior patterns. Drugs, alcohol, sex, whatever. If it ain't good for you, that's what somebody wants to come back in and tempt you with. So the Page of Pentacles is here. They make this small offer, which is, let's see, what is this offer here? Page of Pentacles. It's almost like they want to see, can they take you back to who you used to be? Because there's a lack of maturity here, right? With these children in this card. They feel that's how they bonded with you when you were still in an immature mindset. But many of them are still there, but you've outgrown them. This card is not even supposed to be in here, but I'll take it. Okay. Wow. So we have the Empress, and this card says influences. I'm distracted right now. Somebody wants to come in and influence your energy. They want to distract you. But see, you are the Empress, or you're the Emperor out there. So you stay on your throne. You don't chase anybody. You don't chase toxicity. Matter of fact, you're repelled and repulsed by toxicity. And so somebody wants to come in and see if they can influence your energy to pull you back in. They want to tempt you. So you have to be very clear about the type of energy that this person carries. Well, let me clarify. Why does the devil keep coming out here? What is this temptation? Three of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So that's a very impulsive energy. And then I have the Page of Wands. Some of them want to tempt you sexually for sure. For some of you, this could be somebody that might reach out and say they want to collaborate with you, but they really are trying to, or they want to build with you. They want to finally work with you. Not necessarily like work, but more like, okay, now I'm ready to function as a team. I'm ready to collaborate and to do things the right way or whatnot. But they really want to come in and be impulsive to see if they can tempt you. Some of them is more of a sexual energy. Others is more of a, again, addictive pattern. See if they can get that to reawaken within you, because they don't like that you're sitting so beautifully and sitting in your royalty, and that you carry yourself as a goddess or a god out there. They don't like that. It's very intimidating for them because it highlights their own carnal nature. And so it's making them face their own life, and it's making them realize just how miserable they are, because misery loves company. Here we go. Is this not the Empress 2 times? Okay, this is you. They will not get you up off your throne. They can try, but they will not get you up off your throne. But this is just to let you know beautiful things are coming in, because whatever temptation gets thrown your way, you still pass the test. You pass it effortlessly, because the Empress is all about self-care and self-love. Look at that 4 of Pentacles. You are protecting what is valuable to you, and that's your life. That's your spiritual growth. That's your purpose. You are protecting, that's your wealth. Okay, the abundance that you've been able to create for yourself, you're protecting it at all costs. And so that's what they're trying to do. They want to come in and try to tempt you and influence you. They want to distract you because they see that you are thriving. I mean, you're doing way too well out here, Chosen. And it's showing in everything that you do. Let me see. Look at this. This says nightlife, striptease, gamble, Vegas. Somebody wants to get you back out there in them streets. Because they said you too busy in the spiritual streets, right? They feel like your head is in the clouds. You on this spiritual kick. And so you're not concerned about nothing else. You are too content with nature. You are too content with yourself. You are too content with your purpose and your creative ideas. They don't understand that. So they like, let me see if I can get them back out here into this nightlife. Let me see if I can get them back into the strip club for some of you, if that was one of your vices, or get them back out here gambling, or get them back out here having sex, drugs, drinking. That's what they want to tempt you into doing because they haven't been able to pull themselves up out of this frequency. And so they don't like sitting there doing this alone. So they need their drinking buddy again. They need their drug buddy again, their sex buddy again. They need you back in that energy, but you will not go back because you see them for who they are. And so this is why you know that this person is truly two-faced. Okay? They're not honest. They're a backstabber. They're a liar. But they have something to prove to themselves at this point. They want to prove to themselves that you're not better than them. That's what I heard. Even though it's not your objective to come off as being better than anyone. You're better than who you used to be. You ain't in competition with nobody else. You are facing your old version. The competition that you have is between who you're becoming and who you used to be. That's it and that's all. Nobody outside of yourself. You ain't worried about what other people got going on. You're just focused on being you, and being you just happens to be a perfect example of overcoming your carnal and your lustful nature. You're able to show that it is possible through spiritual work and growth, self-love, self-discovery, going into hermit mode. Okay, see, this says smell the roses, slow down, take some time, get out into nature. This is all you focused on, you smelling the roses in life. Okay, but just know that you are protected. Your spiritual team is surrounding you. It says prevented from harm, divine intervention. So whatever it is that they're trying to do to take you back away from this energy, you know, because they don't like that you're so content with life and finding pleasure in the things that seem to be so ordinary, so simple. They want to get you back out there and have you thinking that this is where it's at. In the nightlife, strip clubs, strip tease, gamble, you know, drugs, sex, drugs, and money. They want you to believe that this is the life. This is where it's at. They don't want you feeling content with the most basic of things, because this frequency right here allows you to sit on your throne as the empress and the emperor. And a lot of abundance, I'm telling you, a lot of abundance flows to the empress and the emperor. There is no lack in no way, shape, or form, not spiritually, not financially, not materially, not emotionally, not physically. You have it all. So look at this. It says boundaries. Enough is enough. Defend yourself. So you have drawn the line here. It's like, all right, that's it. I'm done with the toxicity. You have set some very, very healthy boundaries for yourself here. Okay? The trap card is in the reverse. You are no longer stuck in nobody's web. Those black widows that was trying to keep you stuck in their web, that just wanted to drain you and feed off of your life source energy, no longer has it. Because now you found your great match. You're in alignment. You have found the piece to the puzzle. You put the pieces to the puzzle together here. So this says you are on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. Don't give up. You may need to grow your own business to truly be happy. So many of you, you're in the process and on the verge of discovering your purpose if you haven't already discovered it. And that process of discovery in and of itself is fascinating and is captivating your attention, and it's making you want to pour more energy into yourself and getting on the right frequency in order to be able to understand what that truly means for you. What is your purpose? What am I here for? But you understand the only way to discover that answer is to have the right climate and the right environment for you to receive those spiritual downloads. And so you don't want to fill your body up with a whole bunch of toxicity and foolishness. You know, you don't want to go back to the nightlife and being around people like this who are confused and who are living in illusions and who wants to, allow themselves to be swept up in the matrix, pretending that if they numb themselves out that everything is okay. Everybody is happy, everybody is jovial, but in the reality is that you end up surrounded around a whole bunch of people that's actually miserable. But they've convinced themselves that if it's loud, if it's wild, if it's ratchet, if it feels good temporarily, then that's the life. But when they sober up, they got to face themselves and realize that, man, I'm really not happy. I'm really discontent. I'm really dissatisfied with life. That's what they have to face. And so they don't like the fact that you are just doing so well. Okay, Three of Pentacles is here again. So they really want to come off as if they want to work with you and build with you. But that's really, see, Three of Cups. That's all they want. You know, it could be 3 people. It could have been you and 2 other people. They're trying to pull you back into that circle. Okay, 3 men, 3 women. So it could be that if you're practicing celibacy or abstinence or whatever you're out there doing, if you're practicing semen retention, or if you're just focused on your purpose and you're not interested, they want to get you back out there in the nightlife. Oh, I got somebody for you. Oh, yes, her girl got a girl. Let's go out. Let's do X, Y, Z. And that's just not what you're passionate about anymore, okay? This is what you're passionate about, smelling the roses in life, okay? Manifesting, that's what you're passionate about. Focusing in on what's in alignment with your purpose, because this is what's going to bring success. This frequency is going to bring success. Running around trying to see who you can lay down with, what you can drink, how you can turn up, how fast you can throw it back, okay? Listen, I know some of y'all are going to be like, what the hell? But I was watching you know how you see different clips on like Facebook, and I've seen it like 3 times now. You just press on things out of curiosity, and there's this doggone song. I'm not going to say the words, but they be like, now, before I was doing this message, I had just seen the clip, and I'm like, damn, it's something about that song. It's damn near hypnotizing. Like, I don't know who the hell sang it, but it's crazy as hell what they be talking about in the song. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Some of you don't. But if you know, right? And I'm like, why is that coming out? And I'm doing this reading here. That's because somebody wants you to be out there bending that thing over, hands on your knees, letting the thing breathe, okay? Backing it up. They want you out there getting ratchet, getting low, real low. They want you to go back into that energy because maybe that's who you used to be when you didn't know yourself and when you was in your low vibrational energy. So just be on alert about that, okay? It's not nothing for you to be overly concerned about, but they just want you to think that somehow you're missing out on the fun because you now find pleasure in your own company and in what they deem as being so-called boring or too ordinary, right? But really, this is miserable people who need your company. They need your energy. As a chosen seed, people always need to have at least one in the mix, because otherwise that karma starts hitting their ass real fast. So this is my last card. It says, if you need to color outside of the lines, do it with purpose and conviction. You've made mistakes in the past and shared your energy with the wrong people. This took you on a karmic cycle and brought a lot of lessons that taught you how to treat yourself. Now you honor your body and recognize the importance of welcoming those who are a direct reflection of how you treat yourself. Is that not what the whole message was about? This is from my Diary of a Spiritual Black Sheep deck. This deck is real, okay? All of my decks. Divinely guided messages. So order them if you really want to tap in. But coloring outside of the lines, yeah, breaking what societal rules say. Most people tell you have to have this many people in your circle. You got to be out doing this every weekend. If you really living a life, if you really are having a good time in life, then this is how you're supposed to be expressing it. But you are like, no, I'm going to do me, whatever feels good to me. If I want to sit here and sniff my roses all day, and this is what I find to be enjoyable, then I'm going to do that. Because guess what? I'm being intentional about it. It's raising my frequencies, okay? These roses are activating my heart chakra. It's balancing out my feminine nature. And sitting here sniffing on them all day is actually helping me to awaken my creativity, okay? It's clearing my nasal passages. It's going to my brain and giving me spiritual downloads. Whatever you're doing that's spiritual, you find joy in that, coloring outside of the lines and no longer allowing society and its illusionary matrix to guide you into what, and to fool you into believing that the fun is over there. The grass is not green over there. And y'all have come into that space of understanding that. And that's why you sit on your throne as the empress and the emperor out there, okay? You know who you are. And so this is saying that you learned lessons. You learned that those, collaborating or congregating with particular people that have particular patterns that try to tempt you to do particular things, it kept you on a negative karmic spiral. And so now You know how to treat yourself. You treat your body well. You honor your body. You honor yourself. And you recognize the importance of welcoming people who are a direct reflection of how you see yourself and who you desire to become. So they're going to be sitting, they're going to be left behind. While you're going up the ladder, you're elevating, you're thriving, wealth is all around you, life is, a clear reflection of who you have become. They're going to be left behind, still out there talking about hands on your knees, bend that thing over and let that thing breathe. Okay? Fooling themselves into thinking that that's where the life is at, and it's not there. It's not there. Okay? Y'all know this. So that's my message for you all. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let me know how this resonates with your circumstance, and I'll talk to you all next time.